I feel like such a puny snowback, hiding here in Molag Mar. But you don't want to hear about my troubles. What can his broken barrels are? He's the reason I'm a shattered man, doomed to become a cowering sheep like the rest of these pilgrims. All right, let me see that. The cursed contraption. I almost had it figured out when a ghost floated up to me. No problem, I think. But then it enters a centurion. Not just ghosts. Ghosts that possess dwarven machines. I'm through working for that crazy old mage and his clock.
If you're another pilgrim looking for charity, I suggest you move along. I have neither the time to waste nor the gold to spare. I'm currently between employment. Let me see that. What's that crazy mage need this time? I suppose you could find a manual clockwork shaft in the Nichu-left ruin. If you insist. Deep in the ruins churns a big machine. When I was there, it sputtered and vibrated. That mage is a menace. Oh, he always paid well, but the places he asked me to go, each was more dangerous than alive.
Damned vampires. I'll find a way to make them pay for what they did to my brother. I swear it on the tribunal and any Daedra... He did he? Let me see that list. Well, the crazy old mage always said, eager to become cattle for the bloodsuckers? The Burn clan killed my brother. Damn their eyes. Because the mage wanted to send me to the far side of Vardenfell, and I need to remain here. I'm not going anywhere until I...
This spider won't give me its treasure, dear brother.
Allow me, my sister. This should open the miserable construct like a ripe fruit.
We'll deal with the problem as promised, Lord Thonlin. But we need to hire protection if the ruin is as infested as you say.
I would employ ghost hunters who can't hunt ghosts. Just find your help and get to work before I change my mind.
If only all spirits could be dealt with by simply slashing away at them.
I'm going to take a moment to make an assumption. You're somewhat versed in fighting, or at the very least defending yourself. My outfit specializes in spirit intervention, investigating hauntings and putting lingering spirits to rest. Spirits aren't always well. We're to cleanse a malicious presence on lands recently acquired by our employer. I know very little about the area, other than the Ashlanders think it's... Our destination is an old fortress far to the north, accessible only by a small pass in the mountains. There's an Ashlander camp. The friendly gentleman talking to us earlier, Lord Thonlin, that's our employer. He just purchased a writ for the land. First, we figure out why they linger. Is it a cursed relic binding them? Vengeance for a wrong? I can't say it's always been perfect, but my group's the best at what we do. We even get... I doubt Lord Thonlin knows any more than us, knowing the type of person. This team here? This team's the best ghost hunting team in all of Tamriel. We all have a special connection with the realm of the dead in near-death experiences. Cast a lightning spell while wading in water? Could put... Well, then maybe we should talk when we're done. You could round out our group. We're always looking for a little muscle.
Balara Nama I, traveler. May the spirits walk among you as an ally, and it is the language of my people's religion and beliefs. It dates back to ancient times when the true gods were worshipped, when mortals and immortals... You have a valid point. I suppose I have to stay competitive or risk letting this old grand... The name of our religion is so ancient that the mortal tongue cannot speak its name, but it holds... I found their lost archives and scrolls. Just a fraction of the truth, traveler, but enough. The path...
Greetings, fellow traveler of whatever town we're in. Speak to me as a friend, for that is what we shall become. That is, unless you are righteous? I know. It is the many years I've studied underneath the tutelage of the noblest and most... They were. So much so they ended up on the streets with no home, no money, and no food. But they...
Those ruins belong to Galgala and his curse. You sent those people to their deaths.
Your tales of make-believe may scare off gullible travelers, but not me. Those ruins belong to me now. My people will be cleansing this curse in no time.
You will only join Galgala's collection of puppets. If we see you again, we will assume you are a vessel of his and kill you on sight. You have been warned.
These Ashlanders are fools, stuck in their primitive fictions. Galgala and his curse are supposed to scare me? Ha! Wait, who are you? Why are you speaking to me? Well, you're tardy. I sent the others ahead. May as well settle in here. At the rate you move, they'll be back before... And whose fault is that? Every day that land sits useless. It's my coffers that suffer. I wasn't about to let Theo squander malignant spirits. That's enough to do their job. Or it should be, if they're such experts. If you'd like...
Do not be fooled by the man outside. Galgala is not a spirit to be taken lightly. Those he sent... Galgala is a body shifter. A spirit who expels living souls and uses their bodies as puppets. Though his spirit is... Our wards would not allow evil spirits to enter the camp. Lord Thonlin is simply, as the outside people of Vardenfell would put it, an ass. If we knew, Galgala would not still exist. Killing him while he occupies a vessel only frees his spirit. The only...
This land is more hostile than I expected. Maybe we should have gone with Farwen to set the wards.
Assuage your doubts, my friend. Farwen is a righteous woman who smites evil with her depth of goodness. She will be fine.
Right. You made it! Lord Thonlin ushered us out of the camp so fast we almost didn't get supplies. Bastard threatened to pull out... Well, we have a name. Galgala. That'll help us call him out, find out what's ailing him and all that. That'll make things a little bit easier, so long as he's not one of those spirits that tries to possess people or something. Wait, what? That changes things. A lot. We've only dealt with a possession spirit once. We lost our friend Lonnie dealing with it. That bastard Thonlin said nothing about this. We need far... She went to set her protection wards around the site. Standard practice is to scout for optimal placement. Do what you need to in order to get Farwen back here safely. We can't waste any time. I'd love to, but she's tight-lipped about the secrets of her old gods. Maybe I should be less stingy in my...
I see the ghosts are still on my land at Theo, and here you are just standing around.
So good of you to join us, Lord Thonlin. I'm sure your motivational presence won't be a distraction at all.
You must pardon me a moment. I require focus while I commune with the old gods. They will show me your help is appreciated. I can fend for myself, but conjuring these wards is taxing, and the wards must align around a focal point as near to the haunting as we dare. Poorly placed, the spirit barrier could appear in an undesirable... A body shifter? Old gods protect us. Not everyone survived our last brush with something like that. I must pray. These spirits are being drawn to where our wards need to be placed.
Nice to have visitors, and so many. Who shall be my favorite, I wonder?
It's done. The spirit knows what we're up to. We need to hurry before it decides to stop toying with us. More ghosts! They must be under the sway of the body shifter! He owns my body and soul!
Now, aren't you an interesting pair? More lively than the other ones. More vital. I look forward to wearing your skin.
This evil has lingered here for a very long time, but have faith that the old god's power is far older. There! The last one! Clear the way and we'll be safe soon enough.
Such a pretty, hopeful smile. I'll have to practice it.
No! Touch the light! Set the ward! Ah!
My righteous friend, what are you doing with your hands?
It intimidates the ghosts when I stand like this. It tricks them into believing that I'm the one wielding this power.
You look like an idiot.
Be gone, evil spirits! Be gone! Oh, hey. It worked. Well, at least the ward is keeping the spirits out for now, which is good considering we're nothing more than vessels to them. We have to get her back before it's too late. She's not lost. It's no easy thing casting a living soul from its body. We have time, but she's not. I don't suppose he offered us a handy map or some directions to where he's hiding. No, of course not. This damn spirit wants... If we can lure a spirit into this ward, we'll have it under our control. Temporarily, anyways. We'll be able to question it. By breaking it down to its very essence and then rebuilding it again. I need you to destroy these spirits until you find one.
Join us for eternity.
Place the essence in the circle here. We're ready to begin the summoning. Rise up, spirit, and be bound to my command.
Why do you summon me, vessels?
Vengeful spirit, you will tell us where your master holds our friend.
Silence, weaklings. I will speak to the one who brought me here.
Wait, that's not how this is supposed to work.
You lack the will to command me. Yes, you are strong. I understand Galgala's interest now. Ha ha ha. Galgala does not hide, but a good first question. He is not here. She clings to her shell. Our master likes to toy with his puppets before their end. I remember my death vividly. Your friend will die soon. Destroy Galgala's vessel, and his essence will seek safe harbor in her weakened body. His power will sustain it. I'm sure you do. I'd like to see how this ends, but alas.
And there goes our ward. Guess Farwin's spell could only hold so long without her being here.
Ward or not, I expect my land to be cleared, and soon.
We sure are out in the open now, aren't we? I hate to admit it, but we're in over our heads. We have to do something to get Farwin back, but I know you're supposed to be our bodyguard. I just didn't expect we'd need the position to be taken quite so literally. Right. We passed it on our way here, just south. I'll mark it for you. Go and do whatever it takes to save our... It's too dangerous to stick around without the wards. We'll drag Lord Thonlin back to safety, kicking and screaming if we have to. I don't care about... All right, team. We're packing up and heading back to town. Our friend will handle it from here.
What? What are you talking about? Yeah. You've hardly done anything.
Here you are. I had hoped to greet you as a friend, but we will be very close soon. Too strong. I can't have you, but fortunately, I have other playthings.
Free? Am I free? I was a prisoner. I can't think. I had to get away. I feel better now. The pain, it's fading. I feel so light, drifting away. Am I dead? Galgala. Yes, his presence is all around, smothering. I need to rest. I have to stay awake. My body feels so heavy, but gods, it hurts. I can feel him clawing at the back of my eyes. I don't know. Finish me. End my life before this spirit can take control. I don't want to be his puppet. What do you know of my gods? The irony. My fate left.
And our hero returns. Let's hear it for our friend here.
To bravery, honor, and righteousness.
May the old god's blessings be upon you.
We were wondering when you were going to arrive. I told the others to wait until you got here before we began celebrating, but Shars found the drink. Good spirits. I'll have to remember that one. Why wouldn't we be? You saved our dear Farwen and rid the world of a terrible evil. She said you destroyed his material body and drove him out of those ruins. With Galgala gone, As promised, here's your payment. I even threw in some extra for going above and beyond what we could have ever asked of you. If
you all excuse me, I'm going to find some more wine. This day has been quite taxing. I'm sorry. I just needed to take a little breather away from everyone. No one needs to know what actually happened to Galgala. I have things under control. He's gone from the room. I'm thankful for your concern, but the Eight will protect me and guide my hand. Now, please. Did I say the Eight? I believe in all gods. The Eight. I'm sorry.
Maybe we should make things official and establish a formal business. Vardenfell has so many odes. Farwen? Certainly. I really can't thank you enough for saving her body and soul. Oh no. Please don't tell me we didn't banish Galgala. I've already marked it down as a victory in our new guild's job log. Wait. Does this mean we didn't banish him? Is he contained? Is that not Farwen? Am I going to have to change the job? What a relief. Farwen is strong, stronger than any of us. If anyone can resist, maybe we should make things official and establish a formal...
Have you only just arrived, or is this you returning? I can't always keep the cogs and pistons in line. Ah, I remember. The components for the tonal inverter. Were you able to acquire them? Impressive. I thought I'd never see you again. That's what usually happens when I employ hirelings to acquire rare and exotic items from dangerous locations. Well, one tonal inverter coming up. Connect this, tighten the spring. Don't explode. Almost done. There. you like it, my latest creation? I call it the tonal inverter. Did I mention that already? No matter. It should counteract Sotha Seal's modified staff. At least, moment. Of course you don't. I just invented it. Honestly. You won't use it anyway, not if you plan to fight the one who wields Sotha Seal's staff. Almost impossible to operate the tonal inverter while also engaged in battle. It's too cumbersome. Sunara, the Blessed Staff? I suppose the name fits. Sort of. You'll need someone to assist you. Someone you trust. Oh, not me. Too busy. Too fragile. But using the tonal inverter is definitely a two-person activity. Easy as scrib jelly pie. One person operates the controls to generate the sound waves. When it reaches the proper pitch, you activate the inverter and discharge its energy to
Your presence defiles the city, Ashlander. How dare you demand to see our god?
I'm here to help. If you won't listen to me, listen to the Outlander.
Thank the three. The Outlander has returned. Was Barrelzar able to help us? Pay no attention to this Ashlander. She's been blathering on about Lord Vivek's condition and how she can help, but I'm certain it's a trick of some sort. I was just about to have her thrown out of the city, or possibly tossed. I know who she is. I still don't trust her, and I refuse to let her anywhere near Lord Vivek. Who knows what an Ashlander would do while the warrior poet is in such a fragile... A tonal what now? Well, since I can't go with you, or with Lord Vivek requiring my undivided attention, I suppose we'll have to let the Ashlander assist you. Very well.
If that old idiot is what passes for a tribunal leader, it's no wonder the houses are in such disarray. No time to dwell on that, though. I found my brother. Chodala and his most loyal followers have taken refuge in a ruin called Kaushtarari. It's an ancient shrine devoted to the Daedric Prince Malakath. It will allow us to stop Chodala? Then of course I'll help you. Since the Tribunal's dogs took my weapons, I'll need to replace them.
Here we are, on the Furious One's bloody doorstep, preparing to enter a Daedric ruin to try to stop my brother's march toward power. I hope that device you mentioned really... Well, that's larger than I expected, but it looks simple enough to operate. I suppose it's better that I work the device. I'm not sure I'm capable of attacking Chodala. He's still my brother, no matter how dangerous his beliefs. I'll help you counter the effects of Sunara. Maybe once we neutralize it, Chodala will listen to reason. I know that's... Go ahead. Ask your questions. Then head into the ruins. The tribes rejected him. Azura set her face against him. Now Chodala's seeking aid wherever he can find it. That makes him more desperate than I imagined. Malakath's an evil god, the Daedric prince of curses and broken promises. Perhaps that's why Chodala has sought him out. The prophecy of the Nerevarine. Perhaps, but I don't think so. The Oathbreaker prefers a more direct approach. He isn't one to hide behind convoluted schemes and plots. Still, it's true I have no love of the Tribunal. I also have no stomach for a war between my people and the Great Houses. Too much... Over there! Those red exiles. They've been slaughtered.
Chodala, he's gone mad. Sought to make a deal with a Daedric prince. Chodala appealed to Malakath, but the god of curses rebuked him. Killed us all. He went deeper into the ruins.
These creatures, they don't belong to Malakath. Another prince's power is at work.
You dare refuse me, Malakath? I am the Nerevarine!
Chodala, brother, stop this madness!
You bring this outlander to kill me, sister? You can't harm me! I have a powerful patron on my side!
The staff protects him. You can't hurt him until we use the tonal inverter. I need a moment to get this working.
What is that? No matter. You are no longer worth my time.
Scarfin! They serve the Prince of Bargains. Keep them busy while I finish this. The tonal inverter is ready. Stand in the field and focus the wave.
My protective shield! What have you done? I'll destroy all of you for this!
Oh, brother. Why did it have to come to this? Azura, we've dealt with the false Nerevarine, just as you commanded. That was harder than I expected. Chodala was so angry, so full of rage. I know that! It was either Chodala or the lives of hundreds of Dunmer. All because he convinced himself he was the Nerevarine. Well, take Sunera, and I'll meet you back in Vivec City. Your archcanon made it quite clear that the staff...
I don't like the looks of that sky.
Oh, this is terrible. Lord Vivec collapsed. Tell me, Outlander, were you able to defeat Chodala? Have you brought me a staff? And just in time. According to my calculations, with every use of Sunera, Chodala drained more energy from Lord Vivec. It almost killed...
Perfect! It's working just as I expected.
What are you doing? It's killing him!
What did you expect? That's the point of all this, after all.
I've powered up the tonal inverter. Activate the wave!
You're too late. I see it now, the Clockwork City. Look at what Barbas found for your master. Barbas. Pet hound of the Prince of Bargains. I should have known. Talk to the Ashlander while
I knew something was wrong as soon as I approached the palace. I could feel it in my bones. I was on my way here when Azura showed me a vision. I saw Sunara killing Vivek. I don't think that thing was ever the Archcanon. It called itself Barbas. As an Ashlander, I'm more familiar with Daedric lore than most of the elves of the Great Houses. Because Barbas is a loyal servant of the Daedric Prince, Clavicus Vile. I'm not an expert on the Prince of Bargains, but it seems to me that this was all part of some grand plan. Perhaps Vivek...
Azura's champion is correct. That was Barbas, faithful hound of Clavicus Vile, a shapeshifter. He killed the Archcanon, took his place. Showed it. That was simply a consequence. They needed tribunal energy to locate the Clockwork City. I was the easiest target. If Barbas enters Sotha Seal's city, disaster will follow. I appreciate your help, but I must conserve what remains of my energy.
What happened here? Where's the Archcanon? Oh, by the three, Lord Vivek looks terrible. Where's Archcanon Tarvus? He always... Barbas? The Daedric Hound? Wait, I don't understand any of this. But if Lord Vivek's energy has been depleted, then the... If only there was a way to give Lord Vivek some energy... Wait! That's it! A blessing stone! Find the Overseer and retrieve another stone from the... I expect the Overseer's near the unfinished cantons, watching out for looters. When people panic, they're capable of anything. And with all the chaos... A few moments ago, Red Mountain erupted and the moonlit above the city dropped dangerously low in the sky. I assume that was when Lord Vivek's energy was depleted. I'm not sure, but our first priority must be to restore some of the Lord Vivek's energy. Sotha Seal's private domain. It said that someone has to take care of Lord Vivek.
Bardau, it's moving!
Lord Vivek, save us!
Where are you? It's too dangerous. My wife decides to run out and chase some damned looters in the middle of a disaster. Who does that sort of thing? You'd think, Lord... She ran into the unfinished cantons. She's been beating herself up over the fact that they're behind schedule, but she...
Can no one help me?
We barely got out of there alive. I can't believe the Overseer's still in there. Yes, the Overseer ran in there when she saw the looters. We tried to follow. Greed is a powerful motivator. We left...
No one steals from Lord Vivek. Another looter? You want a taste of my steel too? No, wait. I remember you. You borrowed... That's impossible. We installed the Blessing Stone back in its canton and finished construction on that section a short time ago. Wait a minute. I suppose you're in luck then. We happen to have another Blessing Stone. It's at the 3rd canton. Here. This key will... Varina? Was she still angry with me? No, you don't have to answer that. I know my wife. I'll head back and let her know I'm all right.
Lord Vivek, don't let us die!
You've returned. It sounds like the city is falling apart out there, so there isn't much time. Were you able to get another Blessing Stone? We need to restore some of Lord Vivek. Perfect! Oh, I can feel Lord Vivek's essence inside it. Hang on, Lord Vivek.
Sweet energy, like a sip of water for a thirsty man.
Oh, thank the three. Lord Vivek looks better already. Of course, the Blessing Stone is only a temporary. As Lord Vivek has written, the bravest heart never falters. You are truly Vivek's champion. I didn't know if the Blessing Stone was going to work, but I appreciate your help. Now go and talk.
Outlander, my time, clarity emerges, like sunlight breaking through the clouds. Barbas must have replaced the Archcanon weeks ago. Every move has a purpose. Stealing my energy so Clavicus Vile distracted me, weakened me, all to locate the...
Outlander, over here. I've been trying to find something that makes sense of all.
Mortal, the Lady of Twilight has words for you. So Vivek deigns to ask for help? I foresaw such an event, but scarcely believed it. Listen well, for if you continue to perform flawlessly, just as I anticipated, the mysteries reveal that Barbas seeks. Such knowledge has been hidden even from me, mortal. But I know.
Interesting. That shouldn't have happened. Now, where in oblivion am I?
Mage, this mortal speaks with the authority of the Mother's soul.
Interesting. Summoned by a Daedric prince and her mortal mouthpiece. I was right in the middle of a crucial experiment. But I suppose I can spare a few clicks of the cogs for Azura and my erstwhile assistant. So, No, not going to happen. No offense to the Lady of Twilight, but Sotha Sil was quite adamant about keeping the place hidden and warded against the Daedra. Barbas, another Daedra. Thinking. So, Sotha Sil's forgotten tool. What is Barbas after? Wait, gears click into place. The reservoir! You need to reach the... You'll need my help. I know the city almost as well as Sotha Sil. Follow me. I think the Hound used Sonora to get inside. We have to hurry. Daedra! Vile creatures of chaos! Deal with them, please. Assistant, wait. Those Skaffen have agitated one of the Guardians. On Sotha Sil's inspiring creations before we go inside. Over here! Don't let the Hound see you. Vivek's energy. It flows through Sonora. That's how Barbas is able to circumvent this. Yes, thanks to Sotha Sil's magic. My former master is exceedingly brilliant. I thought you already knew that. Anyway, there's no way we'd fit in here at our normal size. So the magic altered us as we passed through the door. Always a chance. Just depends upon the way the gears align.
Oh, my favorite dupe has finally arrived!
You can talk to the Daedric dog if you want, then follow me into the maintenance junction. That should take care of the defenses, at least the most dangerous ones. I disabled most of the defenses in this section, but Sotha Seal installed numerous safeguards. I advise caution just in case. With my help, the probability calculates in your favor, but you must keep moving. The Hound won't dawdle, only one logical place. To the atelier where Sotha Seal conducted his study of divine. Most of them. Might be a random contraption or a wandering factotum still out. The Hound is right. Disable the factotums and the gate couplings. You can always repair them later.
All done. Let's run. No one ever catches the Hound.
What about us?
Looks like you need more scoffing.
The Hound wants your head!
Look, Master! The Vex toy found a way through just like you said! But Barbas has Sunara! What does the Vex toy have?
Vivek. Interesting. Sounds like the Master isn't completely happy with his dog. It certainly sounded that way. The Hound said something about using Vivek's energy to open a portal. That would be catastrophic! Imagine a Daedric prince with access to... Beautiful, isn't it? One of Sotha Seal's favorite atelier. I think Barbas is already inside. That's the atelier behind me. Not only is this the workshop where Sotha Seal experimented with divine energy, it also houses one of the reservoirs that can be used to power the entire city. Almost certainly. Sunara led him right to it. It won't take the Hound long to figure out how to access Vivek's stolen energy. Maybe. Probably. It's a distinct possibility. Certainly the Hound and his master think so. As I said, the atelier is the workshop where Sotha Seal used Sunara to experiment with his own divine energy. No, that's inadvisable. The atelier has defenses. You have no idea what it will do if it marks one of Sotha Seal's...
You can't stop me if the defenses won't let you in.
Southern Torsion Clutch activated. Open that vault and destroy its defenses. Controls responsive now. Open the north vault and destroy its defenses. Well done! The final clutch is active. Open it and enter the energy reservoir. Strange fluctuations ahead. Barbas is manipulating the energy reservoir. Hurry!
This contrivance into a portal machine! Like my new armor? I wanted to wear something special when I kill you. Let me give you a taste of divine power! Master, the portal is almost ready! Feel it! Throw you oblivion and opening wide! King Master, Vivek's energy was the key!
I can feel it! Kravaka's file is almost here! Seize Sonara, then retrieve Lord Vivek's energy from the reservoir conduit. Lots of interference. Makes it difficult to lock onto a destination. I'll go ahead to stabilize the connection.
Such a good and faithful hound. You have done enough for now. So, you're the mortal who gave my poor dog so much trouble. I suppose we should have a chat, you and I. How dare you discipline my dog? He was only trying to appease his master, and I'd never harm a hair on whatever insignificant creature you hold dear. You, on the other... Indeed, what ambition! As you can see, Barbas isn't a bad dog. He does get easily excited and overzealous, He embellished my plans somewhat, but it all worked out in the end. And this little flea thinks it's smart, but my plans are beyond its comprehension. Still, by delaying the inevitable, you caused my associates...
Master!
Quiet, dog! Haven't you... Wait. Who dares intrude upon my lesson?
Found you! Over here! Oh. Clavicus Vile! This isn't good. I lost you somewhere between the Clockwork City and Vivek. But it was simple enough to trace your energy signature to this Daedric... That would be unfortunate for you. Luckily, you have me to assist you. Well, me and Sonara.
Begone, meddling wizard! That stings, little flea!
That actually worked. Well, glad to see you're still alive, Assistant.
Hurry, Outlander. Vivek is nearly spent.
My time draws to a close. Were you successful? So you retrieved my stolen energy. You stopped Barbas. To quote my 75th exhortation, certainty is the brother of fear. Nothing is certain. You Sunara. And restore my energy.
Praise Vivek, his energy is restored.
Remarkable. No Ordinator or Armiger could have done any better. You uncovered a Daedric spy in our midst, brought a living god back from the brink of death, and saved all of Vardenfell. As my next sermon shall proclaim, modesty is the false cloak of a flatterer, or the sincere garment of the humble. Again, you have my gratitude, and that of all my people. Indeed, you have done much for me and for Vardenfell. But as the warrior says, do not think the battle is over when the enemy is dead. The hearts and minds of the people must also be won. I must ask you for one more service. Gratitude is its own reward, I once told the crowds in Ebonheart. But I found that some of my followers appreciate... To start, retrieve the Archcanon's signet from the Hall of Wisdom. It is time to appoint a new head priest. I shall gather my people in... One last task before your service ends, my friend.
My stock is...
It is the calm after the storm. We must pick up the pieces and continue, despite all.
Isn't going to do itself.
This timber